Today in this video I am going to do a menu driven program. Okay, let's see the question first. Write a program using switch case to find the volume of a cube, a sphere and a cuboid. For incorrect choice, an appropriate error message should be displayed, right? And the formula of the volume of cube, volume of sphere and volume of cuboid are given there. So let's start with the program. So you can see I have already written here the menu which is printed here like this. Enter 1 to calculate the volume of a cube, enter 2 to calculate the volume of a sphere and enter 3 to calculate the volume of a cuboid. Okay, and then after I am asking to enter the choice from the user. User may enter any one of these choice 1, 2, 3 in between them. Then this choice is being stored in the variable ch, and the ch variable is passed through the switch statement, right? And within the switch statement I'm going to write the case. So first case is case 1. Okay, this one the case 1, because as per the menu as I printed here, okay, it is belongs from starting from 1 and up to 3. It means 1, 2, 3, in between them the value must be entered by the user, otherwise it shows an error message. Okay, but it is not mandatory that you must to write here that enter 1 or enter 2 like this. Okay, you can write any kind of menu like enter 10 to calculate the volume of a cube, okay, or enter 15 to calculate the volume of a sphere, or you can also write enter C for to calculate the volume of a cube, enter S for the volume of a sphere and enter CB for calculate the volume of a cuboid. Okay, like this you can write down the menu. Okay, so the menu is completely depend upon your choice, your decision. Okay, now in the case 1 I am going to write the calculations for calculate the volume of a cube. Okay, so you can see I have already written here the case 1 statement, which is actually helps us to calculate the area of a cube. And here in the case 1 I am just asking the user to enter the value of the site, and then after doing the mathematical formula which is actually provided into the question, and then after print the volume or which is stored in the variable area. I think the variable area is not a suitable thing because we are going to calculate the volume, so that's why I'm just changed the variable name and it is renamed to vol. Okay, so I just renamed the variable area with vol because it is more suitable than the area. Okay, now because we are not calculating the area, we are rather calculating the volume. So volume is stored in the variable vol, and then I'm just print the variable vol, and the volume of the cube is printed here. And in the same manner I am going to calculate the volume of the sphere and volume of the cuboid in case 2 and case 3 respectively. So you can see I have already taken the radius in the case 2 and calculate the volume of the sphere in this portion, and in case 3 I am taking the 3 inputs length, breadth and height respectively, and then after I calculate the volume of the cuboid. Okay, and then I am just print it. Now if the user is not choose any correct option in between the 1, 2 or 3, then an error message will be displayed Okay, and for this reason I am going to write the default statement in this portion, and in the default statement I am writing that enter a proper input, or enter the proper choice like this. Okay, so I've just written here that enter the correct choice in from 1 to 3 like this. So this is an error message shown by the program when it is not the user not entered the value in between the 1, 2 or 3 as per the menu. Okay, if you just change the value in this menu portion, if you change it to 1 to 1 if replaced by 10, or 2 is replaced by 200, then the case will be like this 10, and second case will become 200. Okay, like this. So menu is not fixed, it is completely depend upon the your choice. But if the within the program or within the question, if the menu is defined or only prescribed that which kind of value or which kind of thing actually going to mention in the menu, this time you are not able to alter the value. Okay, if the in the question it is already mentioned that you have to asking the user to enter value 100 for the calculate the volume of a sphere, then in this menu, in this program, you have to write enter 100 for calculate the volume of a sphere. You cannot alter the value in this menu portion. Okay, but as in this question the value is not mentioned, so I'm just entering any kind of value. We can I can make any kind of menu as per my choice. Okay, so now I'm just going to run this program. Okay, you can see the menu is printed first, that enter 1 to calculate the volume of a cube, enter 2 to calculate volume of a sphere, and enter 3 to calculate the volume of a cuboid. So this is the menu. Okay, why this is known as or called as a menu driven program? For this reason, because this is the menu. Okay, so this is the menu, and this menu is printed here, and now as per the menu I am just going to choose the menu. Suppose I am going to choose 2. It means I am going to calculate the volume of a sphere. Okay, right? Okay, now it asking me to enter the radius. Suppose radius is 30.2. Let's see what's happened. The volume of the sphere is 86486.92999 like this. Okay, now I'm going to run the program again and enter the suppose choice 1. Okay, I'm going to calculate the volume of a cube. So next enter the site. So I'm just entering the site value, suppose 12. Okay, now what is the value? The volume of a cube is 1728.0. Okay, again I'm just run the program and enter the choice, suppose 3. Okay, enter the length is suppose 10, breadth is suppose 20, and height is suppose it is 30. Then the volume of a cuboid is 6000. Okay, like this. And last time I am just run the program and I am just entering the value, suppose 5. Then it shows enter the correct choice from 1 to 3. So it shows an appropriate message for the user to understand which kind of menu actually you must to actually select. Okay, so this is the example of a menu driven program.